than these super cool Vibram sandal shoes. They come with 2 pairs of laces, I guess. Looks like you would have to cut the speed lacing system out to put in the regular laces. I found that the Trek sole has the most rock block protection out of any of the 5 fingers. So if that's a concern for you, you might want to check out the Treksport sole. These are the Treksport sandals, and I originally tried the Trek Sports, but they don't have laces, and so I couldn't really get a snug fit. And on the downhills, especially on trails, your foot's going to slide, or at least my foot slid a little bit forward. One thing you'll notice about the Trek Sport sole, this is the same sole that's on a lot of their shoes now. It's on the Lantra, which is a winter running shoe. It doesn't provide protection for the arch, so if you're on a really rough trail, your arch is exposed, whereas the Spiridon, which is another trail running shoe, actually has a protective covering over the arch. I'll get that one out to compare it. Here's the Spiridon, and you can see it has a covering over the arch that's supposed to block rocks and stuff like that. But I found that's nice, but the protection it provides with this internal rock stop isn't really that great on rough trails. It works fine on the road when you come across a pebble, but I wore these in a trail marathon and it really didn't do the job at all, especially going down hills. Whereas this, it actually has a little bit of foam, and the rigidity of the sole, I mean, you can still bend it, but it's more like a car tire, so there's a lot more protection in this sole than in something like the Spiridon, which is really super flexible, except for right in the arch. This is like 3 or 4 millimeters thick, and if that extended throughout the whole shoe, then I think that would offer more protection. But anyways, this is the Treksport sandal. I just took it out of the box. Feels really good on my foot so far. I think it looks pretty cool, and I'm about to take it out for a run, so I'll get back to you. Thanks. Alright, Rufus and I just got back from our run and tried out these new Treksport sandals. It's 30 degrees here in Minnesota and windy, and as you can see on these sandals, running shoe, sandal, whatever you want to call it, there's holes so your socks will show through, or your skin. And actually the toes are mesh with like a plasticky kind of leathery covering on top. They're super comfortable, way more so than the Trek Sport Originals without the lacing system. I didn't like those as much because it just has one strap that goes across the top of the foot, and these you can really get a customized fit. If you like your shoes a little snugger or looser, you can loosen the laces, so that's really nice. There's a lot of melting snow and ice here, so my feet got a little bit wet. Not cold at all. They're really airy though. But that's the one thing with the 5 fingers, is your foot is very engaged. So during the winter, even if it's cold out, your toes shouldn't get that cold because there's going to be a lot of blood flowing to them. So I can see these being a great summer shoe, maybe even trail running shoe. Got to feed Rufus here. Yeah, I can see these being a great summer running shoe, possibly a trail running shoe. It's not a sandal, and by usual standards. I mean, this is a high performance shoe. It really grips the road, and I haven't had time to try it out on the trail yet. We only went 3 miles, but super comfortable, airy. You can feel the wind through your feet a little bit, and I'm excited to try it out some more. I like that it's the one 5 fingers that has some cushioning, actually. I guess the Bakila has a little bit of cushioning, but this seems to have a little bit more. Like I said, it does have a little bit of EVA foam and a little bit of protection from rocks and stuff like that. So yeah, I like it so far, and keep you updated on how it goes. Thanks for watching, and that was my review of the Treksport Sandal. Thanks.